This video does not reflect the real accident investigation. It is prepared to raise awareness and prevent the future accidents. It shall not be the purpose to determine liability. A tanker loaded with gas oil was on passage from Rotterdam. Tanker vessel was approaching the South Falls buoy about 4.5 cables from the eastern edge of the southwest lane with a small vessel about 1 mile ahead on its starboard bow. A faster vessel was coming up astern, and the tanker vessel expected him to overtake on the starboard side. However, he noticed he altered course to port. The tanker called him up on the VHF suggesting he overtakes on the starboard side as there was much more room. Nevertheless, he insisted on passing to port and entered the separation zone. The overtaking vessel did not give any real reason for overtaking on the port side. As a conclusion, the root cause analysis for collisions that have happened within the investigation and found a lack of proper application of the rules of the road combined with poor bridge team management and communicate with one another effectively and ignorance of company safe navigation procedures. A vessel using a traffic separation scheme shall keep clear of a traffic separation line or separation zone so far as practicable. The give-way vessel must take her action at an early stage, with due regard for good seamanship principles. The overtaking vessel must ensure she passes at a safe distance and is ever mindful of the risk of interaction. The hydrodynamic effect due to ship-to-ship interaction reduces the ship maneuverability. Furthermore, any alteration of course should if possible be large enough to be readily apparent to the overtaken vessel. If the vessel approaches so close that any avoiding measure, by she alone cannot avoid collision, Regs requires the stand-on vessel to take whatever action she thinks will best avert collision. As VHF communications, in general, early and positive action should always be taken when avoiding collisions, and once action has been taken, the officer of the watch should always check to make sure that the action taken is having the desired effect. VHF communications are an indispensable adjunct to navigation and collision avoidance. Such communications are source of distraction and confusion and therefore, have little or no place in collision avoidance under the rules. VHF radio should not be used for collision avoidance purposes. Valuable time can be wasted attempting to make contact since positive identification may be difficult and, once contact has been made, misunderstandings may arise. As companies' safety management systems navigation procedures, we should follow the detailed navigation policy which includes descriptions and suggested settings for the bridge equipment to navigate safely. Thank you for your paying attention to this video.